There's the final whistle, 2-0. They've made a great start to the season with 3 points. And that's it from today's broadcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Trevor Brooking was alongside me giving his expert. That's it, 2-0. They've added 3 points to their total with this win. Coverage. Let me say a big thank you to Trevor Brooking for providing our game analysis. Thank you for your insights, Trevor.
It's my pleasure.
Here's the final whistle, 0-0. This frustrating game ends in a goalless draw. And the referee blows the final whistle, 4-1. So with that win, they pick up 3 wins and 1 draw. They have done very well to come from being a goal down. They certainly earned that win. And it's time to end today's live coverage. Trevor Brooking was at the end of the show. That's the end of the game. 3-1. They've come back from behind to secure the win. It's 4 wins and 1 draw. Earned that win. I'm afraid we've run out of time. Trevor Brooking was with me for the match. Once more as we end our broadcast.
See you again.
Here we go. That will end the game. 1-0. They pick up 3 points with this win.
The defence did a superb job.
And that's it from today's broadcast. Over. 3-0. So with that win, they pick up 3 points.
I think also I've got no complaints about the standards of the pitch up there.
We're running out of time. Trevor Brooking. Here are the highlights now once more as we end our broadcast.
Goodbye to you all.
Here we go. Final whistle, 3-0. So with that win, they come out of the
Yes, the supporters will be delighted with the win. I can't wait to watch this lot again, I've got to say.
And it's time now once more as we end our broadcast.
Bye-bye.
Cheerio. That's it. That's the final whistle. 3-0. They steamrolled their opponents and won the game.
I've got no complaints about the standards of the pitch up there.
So enjoy the highlights now of today's game as we end the show. They win. That's consecutive win number.
They have taken the win. Straightforward performance in many ways. Few real surprises, and the result we all
the game. This is Peter Brackley. Goodbye, and I'll see you soon. The final whistle, 4-2. So with that win, they pick up 3 points. Goal down to win the match.
Peter, they've worked hard, never gave up, and as a result, they've got their...
And we've nearly run out of time. Let me say a big thank you to Trevor Brooking for providing our... This is Peter Brackley saying thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the highlights once more. And here's the final whistle, 1-0. They've scored the only goal of the game and snatched the win to end today's live coverage. Trevor Brooking was alongside me giving his expert analysis. Thank you for today, Trevor.
You're very welcome, Peter.
Here's the final whistle, 1-0. They pick up 3 points with this win. That's consecutive win. Thank you to Trevor Brooking for providing our game analysis. Trevor, thank you.
It was a joy to be here, Peter.
This is Peter Brackley saying thanks. That's it. That's the final whistle. 4-0. They cruised to victory by a... Today's game is over and we've run out of time. Joining me in the commentary box was Trevor Brooking. Thank you for today, Trevor.
Thank you very
much. The highlights now once more as we end our broadcast.
Goodbye to you all.
Cheerio. They won't have many easier games than that. That's consecutive
They
win.
had a bit more thought about them on the day. Still all credit to their opponents.
We're running out of time. Peter Brackley saying thanks very much indeed for joining us. Here are the highlights now once more as we end our broadcast. Game 2-0. They've claimed the win. We've run out of time. Trevor Brooking was with me for the match. Trevor, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. See you again, hopefully.
Now. It's all over. 6-4. They've come back from the dead, really, to pick up a winning streak. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match. Today's game is over and we've run out of time. Trevor Brooking, enjoy the highlights of the game. This is Peter Brackley. Goodbye, and I'll see you soon. They've scraped a 1-0 win. They've added another victory to their... A big thank you to Trevor Brooking for providing our game analysis. Trevor, thank you. The referee blows the final whistle and the game is over. 1-1. The spoils are shared this time around. Thanks for your wonderful comments.
Thank you, Peter.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by me, Peter Brackley. So the referee blows the final whistle and the game is over. 2-2. It's a draw.
Very entertaining with a lot of scoring chances. Let's hope we see more like that this season.
Joining us. Here are the highlights now once more as we end our broadcast.
See you again.
Here we go. The referee calls time. 4-0. They pick up 3 points. Well, Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they had a bit more thought about them on the...
I'm afraid we've run out of time. Let me say a big thank you to Trevor and me, Peter Brackley. So... There's the final whistle. 3-0. So with that win, they pick up a decisive factor.
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
And it's time to end today's live. Thank you for today, Trevor.
It's my pleasure, Peter.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by me, Peter Brackley. That's it. 3-1. They've claimed the win. They've added another victory.
Yes, they had a bit more thought.
Today's game is over and we've run out of time. Let me say a big thank you to Trevor for the highlights of the game at the end of the show. The final whistle, 2-0. They've won the game, adding another 3 points. And we've run out of time. Joining me in the commentary box was Trevor Brooking. Thank you, Trevor.
It's my pleasure.
Today's broadcast. blows the final whistle and the game is over. 1-1.
Let's hope we see more like that this season.
We're running out of time. Trevor Brooking was with me giving his... Now enjoy the highlights of the game. It's all over. 1-1. The scores finished level.
It's about the standards of the pitch, aren't they?
And we've nearly run out of time. Along with me was Trevor Brooking. Thank you for joining us. Here are the highlights now once more as we end our broadcast.
Bye-bye.
Cheerio. It. 2-0. They've won. They've added another victory to their winning
Overall
streak.
play was very good.
And we've nearly run out of time. Joining me in the commentary box, today's broadcast was brought to you by me, Peter Brackley. So enjoy the highlights now of today's game as we... This time, 2-1. They've come back from behind to secure the win.
To win
No,
the match,
exactly.
Peter, they've worked hard, never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward.
I hope you enjoyed. Let me say a big thank you to Trevor Brooking. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the highlight. It. 3-0. They never looked in trouble and picked up an easy win. Well, Trevor, what have you got to say about the game?
Well, as expected, I think they just had a little bit too much class.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by...
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. They add another point with this draw. Brooking for providing our game analysis. Thanks for your wonderful comments, Trevor.
You're welcome.
This is Peter Brackley. It's all over. 4-1. The margin between the teams was so great the game was never
Too
really...
much class. I can't wait to see them in action again.
And we've nearly run out of time. Trevor, thank you.
You're very welcome, Peter.
This is Peter Brackley saying thank you for joining us. The referee has blown the final whistle. 2-0. another victory to their winning streak. Trevor, what was your view of the game?
Well, I enjoyed myself.
To Trevor Brooking for providing our game analysis. Thank you, Trevor.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and see you again, hopefully.
Will end the game 6-4. They earn 3 points with this win. Very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Exactly, Peter. They've worked hard, never gave up, and as a result...
King was with me giving his usual insight into commentary box. Thanks for your wonderful comments, Trevor.
It was a pleasure.
Blown the final whistle. 4-1. They never looked in trouble, and the win was never... It really was an entertaining game.
Oh yes, Peter, it was a great game. Very entertaining with a lot of...
We're running out of time. Along with me was Trevor Brooking. Trevor, the highlights once more as we end our broadcast. Whistle, 2-2. With the scores level, they collect 1 point. I'm afraid we've run out of time. Along with me was Trevor Brooking. Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
This is Peter Brackley saying more as we end our broadcast. That's the final whistle. 3-2. They pick up the win with the narrowing. It was breathtaking stuff, really.
Oh,
Trevor.
definitely. A great game with
I'm
lots.
afraid we've run out of time. Trevor Brooking was alongside me giving his expert analysis. Thank you, Trevor.
Hey, everyone.
Time, 4-1. They've added 3 points to their total with this win. What did you make of their performance today?
Well, I think their overall play was very good.
Thank you, Trevor.
It's my pleasure, Peter.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by me, Peter Brackley, so enjoy the... referee calls time. 2-0. Winners. They've done it.
Thank you very much, Peter.
This is Peter Brackley saying thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the... Go on to parade the trophy in front of their fans. This win will go down in the history books.